Coming up on this edition of the Blue Jungle, the pay-for-play debate continues as Rashad Milligan, Michael Gaither, and Ben Abrams continue to weigh out the pros and cons of paying student athletes for their contributions on the field for their respective schools.
We're taking way too long on this
I think it'll motivate. That'll solve a lot of the one and done problem in basketball.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know if that's gonna solve the one and done problem because if I can get $2 billion in the NBA, the NBA,
2000.
Yeah, the NBA is way more than that. I feel like in the NBA, this way can solve that real fast. So they just do what they do in college. Like football is the only one that needs to really get paid, if we're being honest. Because for basketball, I could honestly say just do like baseball does. Let the kids who are going to come out of high school go to the NBA, and then if they don't go to the NBA, just put them in college for two years.
So you're saying basketball shouldn't get paid?
Well, I'm saying like I can reasonably see how they could be like,
you just made like a 15-minute rant about why R.J. Hunter should get paid for his shot.
But R.J. Hunter would have never even been in college if he could have went to the NBA, if he could have went to the NBA out of high school. Like he would have never. He would have been in somebody's D league learning how to play. He probably would have been better off for it. So I can understand how they. I'm talking about for football. Like they need to be in college so they can develop their bodies. And they can develop,
but
they're not ready out of high school.
So I'm saying like the one and done sensations like Jabari Parker when he said he was hungry after games. He said you don't think
they would never be. They would never went to the NBA. They would never went to college in the first place. They could just go to the NBA.
Oh yeah,
high school.
they could just go.
Because like all the players.
So you're saying just get rid of the rule?
Well, yeah, it was a pointless rule. I mean, it's either get rid of it or just make it 2 years, man. Just make it 2 years.
Yes.
So that way, there's actually some value and there's some.
Well, I don't even agree with these 2 years for NBA.
I think 2 years is too risky.
Well, no, I think if you're gonna have the rule, at least make it where it's like they can actually collect some sort of value.
Well, the rule isn't for the players. The rule they don't care about education. Like it's about
not even from an educational standpoint, just from like a development standpoint.
It's literally like the kids in the NBA, the ones coming out of high school, the quality got so low.
Not really.
It did. It got really bad.
Also, the college teams suffer too, man.
Everyone that says that we just all need to go back and look at we're talking.
All right. Let's talk about the last few years.
Okay.
2004, 2005, 2006. Yeah, Josh Smith. Sean Livingston, who else you had? J.R. Smith, I think.
Dwight Howard, man.
Dwight Howard's one of the good ones. 2005, Andrew Bynum, 17 years old, wasn't ready. Sebastian Telfair, 2004, wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of guys.
I mean, there's
Lou Williams.
There's two questions I had to that. One, who are we to tell these kids why they can't go get their money? Like, who are we to be like, you're not ready, so you can't go in there? And so, if an NBA team thinks he's ready, is willing to pay him that money, I don't see why I'm out here like, no, NBA, don't pay him, he's not ready. Like, if he can get that money, he can get that money. If ESPN offered you a contract at 18, you wouldn't like it if some journalists I know were like, no, he's not ready, don't give him $100,000. You'd be like, Greg, get out of my way, I'm trying to go get his money. So, who cares if they're not ready? Second of all, there's a lot more hits than there are misses. Like you can literally go down the list. You can go down the list. High school. Look at the number one player in high school. We're
talking about the last three.
Let's look it up.
Forget the number one. Forget the number one. Let's talk about first round picks. High school, 2004, 2005, 2006. The last 3 years they let it happen. How many busts we had? Let's look at that. In the first round. Let's see how many kids weren't ready.
That's a lot. That's a lot of research right there now.
You can just look up the 2004 NBA draft.
Oh, 2004 NBA draft?
2004, 2005, and then 2006. And then we'll see.
Let's just focus on 2004, man. Let's just focus on 2004.
All right, so we have Dwight Howard out of high school.
He worked out.
That worked out fine. Who else?
Sean Livingston.
Sebastian
Sean Livingston. Okay, didn't work out.
Okay, but that didn't work out because he broke his leg.
Because he got hurt.
Like, we're not going to say that.
He was in NBA competition as an 18-year-old. His body wasn't developed.
No, dude, you break your leg.
Okay, Robert Swift.
Robert Swift. Okay, bust,
but he got paid.
Sebastian
Telfair. Bust.
Al Jefferson. He made his money.
Yeah.
Made his money. Still playing. Who else? Josh Milligan. He's been in the league 10 years. I feel like that's a success.
J.R. Smith. He just
won a title.
Just
won a title. We have what? How many busts do we have?
Like
there's not that many. This literally, we just named 2 people, and it was like 7 people, bro, out the first round. So out of 7 people, 5 of them like still play right now.
Okay, but
like,
could Josh Smith have used college?
No.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Who are we to say he would have done? Okay, you know what?
Yes.
You know what would have happened, bro?
How many stupid players do you see in the NBA? Both of them, JR too. How many times do you see a player like he made a stupid decision? Why he always doing stupid stuff and he went to college?
Really?
How many times have you seen that?
We need to stop.
Versus the guys that we haven't seen in college.
We need to stop with this. If they go to college for 1 year,
But then
they're
again,
gonna develop so much. Let's be honest. What happens? They go to college for like 1 semester.
Just to give you a good idea, like what was it? Javaris Crittenton, man. He went to Georgia Tech for 1 year.
Yeah.
You know, had a few years in the NBA. You know, had the dumb thing with the guns. You know, sideline his career. But then what did he do in the NBA though? I mean.
But I don't think you don't have to. Your NBA career is not based off of how much success you've had or did you wash out. For these kids, they're getting their money. They're changing their lives. Like when they get these NBA contracts, they're literally changing their entire life of their family. Like they go strictly from poverty to first class.
Exactly,
Right.
but when
who am I to tell them
when you do that, a lot of them just they get one contract, that's it, because they just weren't ready, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
But who are we to tell them when they're ready? Like when you're 18, if you can get something, you should be ready.
All right, look at it like this. Back to the ESPN point. I'm 18. I just graduated high school. Hey, Rashad, we really like your tweets. You tweet very good about basketball. $100,000 a year to come up to Bristol. I know I haven't been in front of a camera ever in my life, so I'm gonna be like, dang, I could take this 100,000, but I know it's only gonna last for 2 years, and then I'm gonna just fall off like a lot of people at ESPN do fall off.
Okay,
but how many people?
That's what you do. You save, invest. You know.
Yeah, but even then, it's not $100,000. They're not giving $100,000.
Yeah.
First round contract is $2 million. Like let's take that back. Maybe if it's $2 million, I don't care. I don't even know your mom like that. I don't even know your dad like that.
They're not getting $2 million a year,
dude. They're first round picks, especially if you're in the lottery. If you're in the lottery, you're getting that $2 million a year. Like that's standard. Especially with the lottery, like what 14 and down, 14 people down. You're getting at least $2 million if you're in the lottery. So yeah, they're getting to even if you're not.
I don't know about that.
Like the standard, the standard for the NBA.
I can't confirm that.
We can look it up, but
because RJ wasn't getting $2 million. I mean, he wasn't a lottery pick, but he was first round.
How much was he getting?
He's like getting like 1 point.
1 point what?
But like that
1.4.
That was
what pick was he?
Late first round.
27.
So late first round.
Yeah.
So the 28th pick is getting 1.4 million a year, and it's guaranteed for at least 2 years because they have that option.
Right.
So that's what. There's $2.8 million that you're gonna make in your lifetime. Yeah. Most people don't make $2.8 million in their entire career. He can make $2.8 billion in 2 years.
Right.
So if his mom lived in the projects, she will never live. If he does it right, she will never live in the projects ever again. Who am I to tell that man, yo, you ain't ready to get your mom out the projects? Go in the NBA. Go to college, bro. You gotta work on your game before you can help your mom.
But that's an investment though. If I know I can go to Georgia State for 4 years, get my journalism degree, get some experience in front of the camera, and I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get at least 10 years at ESPN as opposed to 2.
But who are you to make that? But let that make your decision. Like let that be their decision.
Let that be an option.
Like let that be their decision. Like who are we to be like, dog? You ain't ready for that.
Well, no. I mean, I don't think anyone here is saying that anyone should be like, yo, you ain't ready for this. Let this.
But I mean, but it decreased the quality of the game.
It did not decrease the quality
of the game at all.
Like people.
I remember watching those games.
Are we talking about the college game or the pro game?
We're talking about the pro game.
We're talking about the pro game. People backtalk themselves all the time. Like people tell me that the 90s basketball was way better than today's basketball.
I'm talking about me watching. I watched this with my own eyes. With my own eyes, live basketball, seeing these high school kids not knowing what they were doing. And the time that you watched it, you know what I'm saying? And the time that I'm about to kill this whole point. And the time you watched that, one like the 3 or 4 best players out of high school. The 3 or 4 best players.
Like, can we make the heroes? Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James.
Oh, we're talking about
and
after 10
Howard.
years. All right.
Which was like 8 years.
First of all, Allen Iverson went to college.
I mean, he went to jail.
How
was that point?
We're talking about the best players in 2004, 2005, 2006. Allen Iverson went to college.
I mean,
Tim Duncan went to college.
He swelled.
Vince Carter went to college.
Okay, that's Carter.
Okay, all right. So,
but Kobe was number
Jason
1.
Kidd went to college.
I mean, yeah, okay, but he wasn't a top high school player. So what matters.
I mean, but we're talking about the top NBA players in 2004, 2005, 2006.
I'm saying.
I just named 4
guys.
guys.
The dudes who would have, all the dudes who were going to be that thing out of high school usually pan out in the NBA.
Okay,
like
Carmelo Anthony was that dude out of high school, and still went to college.
And that 1 year, wasn't gonna help him do nothing. He played in the zone that wasn't gonna help.
But that 1 year helped him with this conscience that he didn't win an NBA title.
No.
He said, hey, I got some gold medals and I got an NCAA championship. I am a champion.
He had to stick in his
he
little
said, and I married Lala.
Yeah, no, that's W. You're not gonna, I mean, forget the rings. No, he can't lie. That's the only ring he needs. No, I'm saying like the number one dudes, they don't really don't have to go to college for them to pan out. Most time they pan out, bro.
The 1 year thing is stupid.
The 1 year thing is stupid.
That's
why I said the baseball.
That it is pointless.
But the players do need to be developed.
But I said, just do it like baseball.
Do it like baseball. Let them go to the D League and work their way up.
And most of these kids, they not even going to the D League. Like these kids, because the difference between 04 and now, like I noticed because my dad played high school basketball, and I played high school basketball.
Right.
Dude, these high school basketball players now are so much more developed.
Yeah, right.
They ever.
See, but they got more resources.
Way more resources.
Personal training. They got AAU now.
They also have the government giving us foods full of hormones.
I mean, that could be it. It could.
I mean, it's true.
Okay, I don't think we don't know. We don't know what the government's doing there. We don't want to say that.
But the fact is, these days, man,
the government's allowing it. Okay, but saying that it's healthy.
Okay, but think about this, Rashad. These days, man, y'all got coaches that are willing just for a fee to literally like train individually these players. Like so you got players getting specialized training.
I think these players pan out, bro. These players pan out.
The East Coast.
Yeah.
These players pan out a lot more than they.
Well, and I think that, and you are right, Michael. I think that is the one thing about basketball is that there's someone that clearly, is skilled enough. I mean, they do not need college. They're going to be ready. And they're saying it's not like football where you have to actually grow into your body.
Yeah.
I mean,
football, you have a
lot of those guys that we looked at, they were one and done guys, so their stock was going to be high regardless of what they did in college, as long as they stay healthy.
Correct. Yeah, but I feel like if they went to high...
So if we're talking about the guys that just made it to the NBA versus the guys that actually made an impact, then we're talking about 5 out of 15.
Not necessarily. I mean, yeah, you're talking about like 5 out of 15. They would have 5 out of 15 regardless. Like there's just not that many great basketball players.
You're right. We don't know that. We don't know that. I mean, and that's the thing. And even like I said, going back to the research, I think they said only like out of all the high schools who play basketball, football, any sport, only 3% of them actually make it. Like
you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than
struck by lightning. Winning the lottery.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's hard.
Take a pick. I mean,
but basketball, like I said, we constantly say basketball's a hard sport for you to get bad at. Like I was gonna say, Shabazz Muhammad and OJ Mayo. The reason they were looked at so high, quote unquote, they were way too old to be in their grade. So Shabazz Muhammad was 19 as a senior, and so was
OJ Mayo was 19?
OJ Mayo was 19 as a senior.
He was old.
Yeah, so
they weren't actually like great as a freshman.
Yeah, they weren't actually great players. Like they were just way older than what they were. And that's the same thing with the Harrison brothers.
Right.
They were 6'5", playing against 5'8".
We had a guy like that in our county. He played at Wheeler and he transferred to Westlake. I think his name was Kewan Johnson. He was a freshman when I was a junior at Wheeler High School, the starting point guard. He's like the #1 freshman in the country. He wasn't that good, but he was like 18-year-old. He had full beard. He had a kid.
Yeah.
He had dreads that went down to his shoulder. I'm like, this kid.
That is the one thing about high school ball that seemed like where it's like, really, sometimes you can compensate for lack of talent. It's like that's the weird thing about it. It's like if you have size, you can compensate for that because But like I feel like once you get to college game, it's like where everyone
everything's easy.
It's on the same level. Then it's like
but what Michael's saying is the D League can do the same thing. And then they'll get paid.
You've been listening to the Blue Jungle Podcast, produced and edited by Ben Abrams, with music used with courtesy from Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.com. The Blue Jungle is a presentation of The Signal, the independent newspaper for Georgia State University. For more podcasts as well as other stories and content, you can visit us on our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube pages, as well as our website, georgiastatesignal.com.